Welcome viewers to a brand new campaign of Xcom 2, specifically of Long War 2. This was quite anticipated back when I was playing Xcom 2 and back when I was still playing Long War. Unfortunately, as those who follow my channel, welcome back. I'm sorry that I took a massive hiatus from recording in general and from Xcom completely. I have not touched Xcom since the Trinity War, which was something like 3 years ago. Kind of insane. That said, we're getting right into it. Xcom 2. I have a character pool set up. Let me just quickly show you. We are looking at, I believe there are 50 people on this list. So those who did follow my channel back when I was recording a lot, these are the people from humanity's finest. So hopefully we can see some of them out there killing aliens and not dying. That second part is probably quite important. That said, let's get going. Long War 2. I'm gonna play on Legend. A little crazy? A little bit. So here's the thing. I haven't played Long War 2 or Xcom 2 in general for the past several years. I've only started playing it 2 weeks ago, and I jumped straight into Commander, where I got my ass kicked. And I jumped to Commander again, and got my ass kicked. So I decided to bite a bullet and dropped into Veteran, where now I'm finding it way too easy. So here's the thing about Long War. Long War, and I see that Provonus, the developers, you can see down here, Provonus Interactive, the developers of Long War 2, they went with this whole concept of if you don't truly understand the strategic layer, you're gonna get screwed. And honestly, it's a bit of a learning curve, but that's okay. I feel like I have a decent handle of how the strategic layer works now, and that should mean that we will do not too terribly. Now, I don't have high hopes that we'll do perfectly. I am super rusty from Xcom, because like I said, I haven't played in years. And this is going to be weird as well, because I haven't recorded in years as well. So it's going to be a double whammy in that regard. But we'll go with Legend, as always. See how it goes. If we crash and burns, that's okay. We'll simply rise again from the ashes. Iron Man, of course. Don't even question it. We're going to enable these. I'm actually kind of sad I never got to do the Alien Hunters mission, because it came out so close towards the end of my original Xcom 2 playthrough. It's actually quite a cool mission, but on the other hand, I don't like alien rulers. So I'm going to enable that simply to kind of keep alien rulers themselves away, and we'll probably see about doing alien hunters themselves, the actual alien rulers, towards the end of the campaign if we get there. As for Shen's Last Gift, it's actually a really cool mission. I quite enjoy it. And I also quite enjoy Sparks, which is kind of like these mechanized units you get. Regardless, we're going to enable both of them. Let's do this.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper.
Switching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher. 60 seconds.
Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Awesome. Haven't seen that cutscene in, well, years. Funny enough, when I play by myself, I tend to skip it as well. But I feel like if we're going to do a playthrough of this, let's just have a full experience. Except all the dialogue, I've tried to turn off the extra dialogue as much as possible because, let's be honest, Shen, and especially Taigen, are not as interesting as the old Shen and the old Valen. Oh man, Valen is awesome. Please, Commander, please do not use explosives. Okay, let's do this. So Long War 2, and I'm sure a lot of you know a lot more about it than I do, and if you've got any advice, please let me know because I welcome all advice I can get. It's fascinating. It's new to me. Like I said, it's probably not new to a lot of you, or some of you probably haven't played it as well, and we'll see. We'll learn together.
Position is obscure.
I have learned a lot of things about it since the 2 weeks I've been playing it. So Long War 2, first thing you notice is we got tons of troops. We have 8 in fact. 8 troops, that's a lot. We don't actually usually have 8 troops on most missions, and how the game decides that is quite fascinating, and we'll get to it later. But regardless, in this first mission, we do get 8 troops. And first thing you notice is that every single troop has 2 health bars. So if we just look here, General Civilian, he has 5 health. I need to see about getting rid of this display, because this display is quite awful for actually reading how much health people have. But regardless, he has 5 health, that's this blue bar down here. And then he has 2 yellow, what's called armor, or I think the game calls ablative health, or ablative armor. And that's essentially additional health that doesn't count towards your normal health. And what that really means is if you take, let's say, 2 points of damage, you don't end up in the med bay for half a month. Which was something that was kind of awful about the original XCOM 2. A shame they didn't go the original route of XCOM where all armor, or all health given to you by armor, doesn't count towards your med bay time. I kind of wish they did do that, but this is a nice little, I guess, compromise. So ablative armor is an item you can take on the troops, and I can show it to you when we actually get to a squad loadout later on. Regardless, you can see here, 5 health, 2 ablative armor. So essentially what that means is in Long War 2, all your troops actually have more health than they did back in the original XCOM 2. So that kind of makes the very beginning slightly easier. And the first mission especially, you get all these extra troops, and that helps a lot as well. So we have 8 troops. Let me go through who we have here. So we have breakfast sausages. And again, this is kind of like a blast from the past. We are looking at names from Humanity's Finest, which is kind of cool. Breakfast sausages. We have General Civilian, Cat Incognito, Norum 0101, Lawrence Barrett, Pop My C, Dylan Howe, and Desan. Okay, again, I haven't actually customized any of these troops, so if these happen to be your names, you're welcome to let me know how you want your troop to be customized. And if you want your name added to the campaign, I'm more than happy to do so. So, let's get started, I guess. I guess a few basics of XCOM 2 is concealment. Everyone starts out as concealed. I probably won't go too far into it, because I'm sure a lot of you already know what it is. So let's just get to it. Let's move out.
Moving on target location.
Okay, so what do we have here? We have a highway running here, we have a roadway running here, we have like a little park over here. So I think, let's see if we can take the high ground if we can. There's no time limit on this particular mission, and that's nice. And one thing I've learned a lot about Long War, at least, Long War 2, is that you want to hug the edges a lot. Not too important this one, but hugging the edges means you end up activating a hell lot less. It's actually quite fascinating how much you can end up activating in Long War 2. It's kind of reminiscent of the original Long War.
Solid copy. Go, go, go.
So there's dash everyone here.
Good to go.
And I'm actually quite glad they've massively improved performance in the game. Xcom 2 when it first came out was such a buggy mess. I hated it. Okay, let's move you here, Lawrence. Okay, we have 4 troops.
Seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Thanks, Bradford. Good old Bradford. How we miss him. It's so weird seeing him old. I think I said that same sentiment back when I originally played Xcom 2 as well. Okay, let's get a bit closer. Hopefully these guys patrol away. They've changed patrol patterns completely in Xcom 2 Long War 2. That's quite a mouthful, isn't it? Long War 2. Before... Well, let's actually... let me just move troops and I'll talk about it. So before, back in the original Xcom 2, apparently what will happen is they'll either patrol randomly, but there'll always be one pod that is always placed in between you and the objective, and they always know where you are. In Long War 2, it's a lot more sensible as far as patrol pattern is concerned, as in they're not actually out to get you, per se. But they kind of are. And what I mean by this is, in Long War 2, it's kind of cruel actually. The moment you start firing bullets or throwing grenades or firing rockets or whatever, nearby pods will hear the noises and start patrolling towards you. And it's kind of nasty. Because you can see these guys are patrolling this way. I can see this pipe over here getting up onto the highway, which is a little bit unfortunate because it looks like that's the only way up. I can get up from this side instead. What I might do, instead of patrolling this way, is I might wait for them to move away. I don't want to ambush them from down here. I don't think they'll go too well. Ideally we can get some sort of high ground. On the other hand, no, let's wait for them to patrol away. So let's just stay here and cover. What I might do is move you around to here. And man, let me say again, performance have been massively improved. It's actually playable now. It's astounding. Okay, let's just watch everyone and see what happens. Uh-oh, they're moving this way. I mean, it's fine, they shouldn't flank us, which means they shouldn't spot us. Now there should be, okay, here's pod number 2. There should be 3 pods out there.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
So one thing I'm noticing straight away on Legendary compared to Veteran is you get 2 pods of 4. You can see here 2 pods of 4, and I think it's like a pod of 2. The pod of 2 is always a sectoid. And you can see as pod of 4 you get these new troop types, which is pretty cool. So you can see here, I can't actually zoom in any further. I'm sure there's camera mods out there which lets you zoom in all the way down to ground level. But you can see here, this is a basic trooper here. This guy here is a gunner, and gunners are so nasty in early game. They're not nearly as nasty once you get into a mid to late game, but man, these guys are the worst. Because their gun, they get a mag cannon to start off with, and they hit so hard. Does this game actually tell me how much damage they do? So basic trooper, so that's a drone. Long War adds drones as well, and those things are a pain in the ass. Anyway, basic trooper, damage base 3, damage spread 1. But if I can, does anyone spot? Someone must spot the gunner. Let's have a look. Gunner, damage base 5. This guy hurts a lot. Like, holy shit, these guys hurt so much. If there's one priority target, it's probably gunners. And, well, actually no, let's have a look at this guy. This guy's an engineer, I think. Does this game actually tell me? I think the game tells me as an advent gunner. Yeah, advent engineer. You can see, he only hits 3. Heck, he doesn't have damage spread at all, so he always hits 3. But engineers get grenades, and that's nasty. But that's not as nasty as Rocketeers. Don't even get me started on Rocketeers. They are awful. So basically, Long War 2 makes Advent a lot more dangerous. But at the same time, it's kind of cool seeing the variety. Now, I'm no worried that they are going to patrol this way and reveal my troops. And the fact that the second part's so close is a concern. So what I might do is actually I don't know what these guys are patrolling towards, but what I'm going to do is move towards this car. And what I'm really hoping for here,
Heading there now.
because what I'm concerned about is they're going to move forward this way and spot these troops here, and that'll be bad.
Moving to
So I'm
position.
going to move these troops over this way. I want to keep together as much as possible, but I have to stay behind cover. And cover, as you can see here, is a slight premium. So I'm going to move all these guys over here. And that just leaves you guys there. I'm a little bit spread out, but what I'm really hoping for is both parts of patrol away and I can get access to a highway. And that has several advantages. One is that it limits my line of sight, so I can fire one pod at a time. Whereas, let's say I go and firefight here, I'll be firing both pods. Second, I get high advantage. And third, if I need to, I can always pull back and let them climb up to me, which will hopefully mean I will have an easier engagement if worse comes to worse. So this is Overwatch everyone again. I'm sorry if this is a little bit slow for now. This is my first time playing this on Legend. Okay, this is not my first time playing this mission on Legend, mind you, but it's my first time playing in general on Legend. And I want to be really careful if you kind of get my drift here. I don't want to screw up. Okay, they are patrolling towards me, which is good and bad. If you patrol too close, I might just call the ambush and just do it. But I'm kind of hoping that I won't come to that. And I think how I want to do this ambush, if I have to do it from down here, is I'll probably open... Actually, that's quite tempting because it's super clustered right now. Okay, here's a problem. I know this pod's right here, and I think I've already mentioned, when you engage one pod, what's going to happen, and this is sensible but also really annoying, is that when you engage one pod, the noises you make attracts all the other pods towards you that's in the nearby vicinity, and that's a little bit scary. Okay, so if I were to engage this pod, I feel like I will open up with a grenade, but what's going to happen is I'll be fighting this pod pretty much straight afterwards, so I have to get ready. Ideally, what happens is this pod patrols closer. Either patrol away, I can get a roof access, or they patrol closer, and I can get better shots at them. Do I want to move anyone? Because I feel like he's a bit far away, so what I might do is move you across. Move you guys across. And this way I can get you over here. Okay, let's just watch everyone again. I'm sorry how slow this is going to be for a while. So as I was saying, this is my first time playing Legend in a while. And also my first time playing on camera for a while. So it's going to be kind of scary. Okay, you can see they are awfully close. So what I might do is open up with a grenade. I can catch all of them in the blast. And the reason I want to open up with a grenade is that these guys, they have 4 health, not including the gunner and engineer, who you can see have 5 health. Oh, and heck, this guy's a sentry. Can the game tell me a bit more about a sentry? Sentry. Damage base... Ooh, I didn't realize sentry's got extra damage over the troopers. Well, that's scary. So yeah, you can see here, I have 3 enemies here with 5 health and only 1 with 4 health. My weapons, on a non-crit, that's 3 to 5. Can I actually find it out somehow? Does this game tell me anywhere inside the game UI? It doesn't seem to tell me. Regardless, I know they do 3 to 5. What this means is that if I hit minimal damage, I won't be even killing this guy, let alone these 3. If I hit 4, I won't be killing these 3. So what I want to do is reduce their health slightly, so at least I can one-shot them. So what I'm going to do is overwatch the people closest, because they are the best shots.
Eyes on the prize.
And in Xcom 2, when your whole squad's concealed and you overwatch, my understanding is you get a normal shot off during the so-called ambush. Let's double check. Can you throw grenades decent distance? Yes, sort of, but at the same time, no. Okay, so I think I want one of these two to throw a grenade. Just double checking. Okay, so I want one of these two to throw a grenade, and what I want to do is overwatch everyone except 2 people, I feel. And why I say 2 people is that if, let's say, one survives, I can either throw a grenade or a flashbang. And speaking of which, you might notice, all my troops have a grenade and a flashbang. Every single one of these rookies have a grenade and a flashbang. And it's a huge difference from the base game. Base game, each person only starts off with 1 item slot, and that's so limiting. Okay, so let's chuck this grenade, and hopefully not blow up our own car. That'll be kind of nasty. So cat incognito. Let's throw this grenade.
This is for you.
We're going loud, people. So everyone's been reduced to 3 health or left, which is perfect. Now hopefully we can kill all of them. Okay, I can see straight away we did not. Ooh, this is a really bad ambush, I have to say. I think we only killed 2. Oof, that's nasty. Okay, here I can either grenade one of them to make sure he dies, or I can flashbang them both. Now, everyone's in half cover, which is not great, but here's the thing. Everyone here can take at least one hit. The gunner is dead. He's the one who hits the hardest. These guys, he hits the second hardest. He hits 3. I think it was like no deviation, right? Let me just hover over this. It's actually kind of cool. I didn't know you could check this. Yeah, so this guy does 3 to 5. Whereas this guy does just 3. So no one here can be one shot, I believe. No one here only has 5 health. The closest I think is you. Actually, no. Breakfast sausages could get one shot. Okay, here's the thing. If I don't flashbang him, he's gonna grenade me. So that's nasty. Flashbangs aren't as powerful as they are in original Long War. Flashbangs only reduce the aim by 20, but what it does do is stop all the abilities, such as throw grenades, like this guy, or I guess in his case, it's launch grenades. So what I'm thinking here is I'll reduce the aim slightly and just go from there. It's both a shame that 2 of them survive. Possibly I should have 2 people not watching there, but oh well, that's what happened. Let's check this flashbang.
Take a good look.
And that's kind of why I kept one guy around. Okay. Wait. Okay, good, they're all both disorientated. Now, hopefully the other pod that was nearby won't come to us straight away, because they will have heard these loud noises and they're going to want to come over. Now, here's a little scary, and that's straight away kind of nasty. Now we have this guy, he's going to shoot the same guy, now he's overwatching. Okay, so that's nasty. I don't really want to move up to them. So what I'm tempted to do is see if I can finish them off with grenades. A waste, yes, but the problem is I really don't want the other pod to come here. Like, I really don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do is waste grenades, and this is the one thing I've learned so far. By the way, the guy who got shot, is he wounded? Pop I see, yep, he's got wounded. That's unfortunate, but that's what it is. Regardless, I'm going to chuck a grenade on him to finish him off, and I'm going to take shots at him, because I kind of want to have overwatches ready for the next pod. One thing that my first attempt at playing Long War 2 kind of taught me is that I need to be more liberal with explosives in the early game where my troops are god awful. And let me show you how god awful they are. 30, 80, yeah, let's not even try taking those shots, it's not worth it. Except maybe the far people. I'm not going to try running the Overwatch either. So what I'm thinking, I'll use 2 frags, finish these 2 off. It's a waste, yes, but I don't want to get close right now. Once I can kill these 2 off, I'll at least have a turn of silence. And hopefully what it allows me to do is reposition next turn. So I'm going to not even try to take a shot. I'm just thinking here, do I want to try to take shots or not? Because I could try to take shots. But really, 30% aren't great. Okay, how about this? I'm talking too much. Let's just take a few shots here, so I'm going to reload and take shots as they're close. Oh god, your accuracy is awful. Okay, I'm just going to take a few shots. He doesn't have covering fire. Covering fire has made a return, which is lovely. I'm going to leave 2 people here with grenades as my backup, so to make sure these 2 die at the end of the turn. Arguably, I should have done that last turn. Oh well, let's take some shots here. 30% is the best I've got. And if it hits, great. If not, that's okay. I kind of want to overwatch for the other pod coming back, but oh well, so be it. Okay, that's 1 killed, great. Ooh, grays, let me quickly talk about that. So in edit options, Long War 2, they've added a thing called Grace Band. Yeah, Grace Band. You can see here, value 10. And what that means is, let me demonstrate actually. It says here 24% to hit. What that really means is 24% plus or minus 10% for Grace. So if you want to think about like rolling a D100 dice, let's say, 24% to hit means you have to roll 24 or under to hit, and that's what it originally meant in Xcom 2, and in Xcom as well. But with the Grace Band, what this really means is if you roll between 14 and 34, instead of hitting, you graze for less damage. So essentially 24% is kind of equivalent to 34% if you want to think about it like that. So let's actually just take a few shots here. It does make a lot of these low percentages actually a lot better than the first thing. Again, I have backup here in case everyone fails to kill. Everything is fine, guys.
Let's rock.
So essentially 36. I don't actually have to hit him, I just have to graze him to kill him, really, because he's on 2 health. Now, yes, I'm taking half cover, it's not great, but it is what it is. Okay, I have 1 more shot before I have to grenade. Right. No, I've you as well. Okay, ignore him. Come on. Nope. Okay, I have 1 last shot. Lack of overwatches is not great, but that's okay. Hopefully. Hopefully this won't bite me in the ass. There we go. Like I said, all we had to do was graze. I guess that means you, breakfast sausages, can overwatch. Now let's see if a pod comes to us or not. Ooh. Okay, this is slightly problematic because I know there's another pod nearby.
They bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion. Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
They are stronger, but also a hell of weaker too. And a lot less cute. Okay, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. We triggered this part over here, obviously. We know that part over there hasn't respawned yet. But it's somewhere over here. If they're gonna respawn, they're gonna be rushing this way soon. So what I'm gonna do is rush everyone this way. And there's this piece of full cover here, which is awesome. And what I'm gonna do is flashbang these two. Okay, along with everyone else, they're gonna... What can I do here? I can shuffle over to the right. I can try dash up onto a roof. Not a roof, the highway up here. I can get closer. How much full cover do I have to play with? I think I only have... Yeah, because this thing is all the way back here, I can't actually use it as full cover. Well, I kind of can. That's half cover. That's full cover. But I kind of want to get away from this side because I know that that part is probably going to hit us soon. Now, what I'm thinking here is, because everyone I know here can take at least 1 hit, I'm going to just dash people into half cover and hopefully they'll be okay. I'm really hoping this spot stays a hell away. I know I'm using the word hope here. It's not a great word, but it is what it is. And we're going to keep that one guy who's wounded, probably dash him over here behind full cover. Okay. Yeah, like I said, because everyone's slightly tougher, I really don't mind half cover nearly as much, and they'll be flashbanged, so at least your hit chances won't be too bad. It'll be the same being in half cover and flashbang as me being in full cover, because flashbang removes 20 aim, half cover provides 20 defense, and full cover provides 40 defense. So it'll be kind of like all my troops being in full cover, sort of thing. Let's just move everyone this way. I kind of want to get close as possible, but at the same time I'm really worried about that part coming back. Okay, dash you over here, Dylan. Desan. How far can you go? That's not flanked. Probably because he can't see. Yeah, because I can't see him, so he can't see me. I'm kind of tempted to dash closer rather than further, since it does give me a benefit. This container's actually close on that side. That's amazing. Okay, I'm going to dash over here. Breakfast sausages. I'm going to dash. Jeez, you're fast. Yeah, you're fast. You're also really squishy. Okay, Gento, let's dash you over here. Cat, dash you over here. I'm hoping to do a close assault next turn. Okay, flashbang you two. And let's go from here. Did you just break cover with that grenade? Okay, no you didn't. Speaking of breaking cover, oh boy, Long War 2 has made cover destruction practically impossible. Not fully impossible, but very difficult. Oh, hi, who can you see? Please tell me. Oh. Well, you know, that happened. Okay. But hey, he's fine. He's fine. By the way, Sectoid, you only did 1 point damage. I'm guessing you grazed. Can you tell me more information about that? Okay, your base damage is only 3 with no spread. Fascinating. Okay, so I'm gonna move in here and flank you. Lawrence. Move you here. Now there's this beautiful war here which blocks all line of sight, which is amazing. So, you're gonna shoot him, and you're gonna kill him. Okay, I don't think he got a message. Someone else. Desan. You're gonna move here, and you're gonna kill him. 95%, huh? Good. And what did he drop? Scope. Hey, I like scopes. They're lovely. Speaking of scopes, they've actually removed most of the useless weapon mods that were back in the original Xcom 2, which is lovely. Okay, you can flank. You can flank. You can technically flank. You can't. Okay, so I have 3 people who can flank. Let's go with that. So breakfast. I know you got shot. Okay, let's move the people. Okay, you actually do the riskiest flank here, because you're all the way over here. Let's move you first. Okay, good, didn't trigger anything. Now I need to be really careful, because flanking yourself just to flank someone else is a bit more of a danger now, because the enemies kind of get a reaction move, and when they activate, sort of. I'll explain that as we go. You, I want you over here. And you, I want you over here.
On your order.
One slight concern is that I have no safety now if these people fail to kill a sectoid. But come on. What are the chances of that, right? One hit. Come on, 3 people can surely kill 1 sectoid. Come on, Norum. Right? 3 people can surely kill 1 sectoid. Oh god, 9%. Okay. So what I was worried about there is that if I failed to kill him, I couldn't grenade him without killing my own troops, which is kind of hilarious.
Moving to position.
Okay, there's 1 pod left, pod of 4, which we saw at the start. I'm gonna keep pod my C's in full cover as much as possible, because yeah, pod my C is a little squishy right now. Speaking, although that said, she has 4 health. I think the person got shot here. Yeah, breakfast sausages also only have 4 health. Jeez, it's so squishy. Okay, Cat is Overwatch. Jenna Overwatch. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. What I'm thinking is, let's head towards the pub. I want to get onto this highway if possible. Let's move you here.
I was up.
I want to stay in cover. So as I was saying earlier, enemies kind of get a reaction move now when they activate, and it's kind of terrifying. I'm not sure I like it. It's kind of like Itchy Trigger Tentacles back in the original Xcom. I can't say I enjoy it. I kind of disagree with it, to be perfectly honest. I wish they didn't add it in. So what essentially happens is they get a sort of reaction move, and the reaction move can either be something defensive or something offensive. So defensive things are like suppressing, like overwatching, like the shield bearer's ability to give everyone shield. I don't want to stand you in the open.
Got it covered.
And yeah, whereas offensive abilities is like shooting you. And oh god, fortunately it just stops at shooting you. It doesn't include using special abilities like,
No need to ask twice.
I don't know, the max rocket barrage, because that would be so nasty.
On the move.
Okay, I'm kind of just moving everyone slowly here. May as well Overwatch everyone.
Get some.
I should reload some people, but right now I kind of just want to keep Overwatch on in case they come back. As I was saying, beautiful hit. Not sure who that was. Miss. Okay, that's a drone. Long War adds drones. We killed somebody. We killed the officer. Okay, so that's a defensive move. And you can see he's shooting, and ow, he's hitting. Okay. Okay, okay. So that's what I mean. And here's the thing. So you saw them running into the activation there rather than walking, because they weren't actually patrolling. They were reacting to all the gun noises they were hearing around over here. Okay, so that's nasty. Gentle Civilian has just been shot, and I have people with no ammo, and I have someone on Overwatch, and I have no reasonable way of getting rid of it, I think. Even Gento is... Ooh, Gento. You can flashbang him, you say? Okay, I can flashbang him. Unfortunately, I can't flashbang both of these two. Flashbang a drone doesn't do anything unless you have this particular perk, which is a shame. And drones are a pain in the ass, just like in the original Long War. What to do about these guys? Move up. I don't want to take half cover as much as possible, but if I can flashbang both of these two, the problem is, to flashbang him without getting Overwatch, I have to use Gento. Gento only has 3 health and he's behind half cover. I don't like that. And the drone's gonna flank him. I don't like that either. So I'm actually almost tempted to use someone else to do the flashbanging. Will you actually get Overwatch out of curiosity if I move up? Because there's a bit of full cover here. I suspect you won't. Okay, so Nora can't do it, but maybe Dylan can. Can you currently see him? You can currently see him. Okay. Because Because what I'm thinking here, if I can flashbang them, I might run everyone else onto the highway here. The only one who could really chase me is that drone, which I don't like. Or I can just dash everyone onto the highway without even caring. The dash should make it hard for him to hit his Overwatch. His Overwatching abilities aren't that great anyway, and I will probably do with Gento after this is I'll go hunker him somewhere along Pop My C, because those two are too squishy for my tastes. I mean, hell, so is, what's his name? Breakfast sausages. Clearly he needs more meat before he becomes mince from advent bullets or whatever they're firing at us. Yes, I'm contemplating running Overwatches. It's crazy, isn't it? It's a shame that Dylan can't make it with his flashbang. That said, Dylan's also under great threat of being flanked. Okay, let's... Okay, if I flashbanged them, they probably wouldn't come up here. But I'll probably dash into cover anyway. I feel like it's safer than trying to keep Gento around to chuck a flashbang. That feels too dangerous. So I'm gonna run Norum. Norum, run over here. Run the Overwatch for me. Oh, I'm an idiot. Of course Norum wouldn't run the Overwatch. Okay, in that case, Dylan, or Hal, Dasan, you run the Overwatch. Wait, would I actually trigger the Overwatch? I think no, it won't. Because of this weird line of side blockage between these two pieces of full cover. Wait. What if I use a waypoint? Probably I can't do a blue move if I use a waypoint here. I'm pretty certain I will get overwatched if I move here with Dylan. And that drone's gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't want to lose anyone on the first mission. That'll be annoying. Okay, Cat. And I realize this is a lot more hectic compared to my usual or my previous Alien vs. Red Hat campaign where I actually knew what I was talking about. Here, everything's a lot messier. I can move you here. Chuck a flash. Yeah, problem is some of these people are too slow. They're too far away. Okay. This is messy. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna move here. If you get overwatched, so be it. If you don't, we'll see. I hope you don't get overwatched. You get overwatched, that's okay. That's what armor is for. Oh, panicking is less good though. Okay, well at least I removed the overwatch. That means you can move here and hunker. Palm IC can... I want more people onto a roof, but this might have to do. What this means is I can move people around at least here without having to worry about Overwatch anymore. I wish some of you can actually make it a full cover. Yeah, a lot of these people just one tile out. Okay, you can dash over here to full cover. I can't get onto the roof anymore, which is a shame. Highway. I keep saying roof, don't I? Okay, what's the leave? These people here. Cat is actually reasonably tough.
Moving to position.
Okay, Cat. No full cover here. I want to dash onto the roof, but I can't anymore because you panicked. I probably should have dashed you up rather than doing that. I figured you would get Overwatch, but... Oh well. Cat. I'm gonna move you up to here and hunker you.
Moving to position.
Good old hunker tactics, right? Hunker, hunker. Let's see what happens. On the other hand, these two aren't hunkering. Okay, you're stunning me. That's okay, because at least that means you're not doing any damage to me. Okay. Yeah, I have people not hunkered, so maybe the people behind full cover I should have just overwatched or something. I'm not sure. Still, these two are not easily flankable, and that's kind of what I was trying to do. Awesome.
Incoming over here.
Yes, you're still panicking. Okay, I can jump down here with Nora. How about you? And Asan. Reasonable. I will be flanking myself in doing so. So be it. Let's also get a loot while we're at it. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, we got a scope. Beautiful. There's 2 scopes, I believe. Let's take a shot. 95%. Beautiful. Next, let's have Norum. Jump down here. Yes, it's half cover. Oh, Norum has no ammo. That possibly could have been done better. Yeah, that possibly could have been done better. If I should remember to check for ammo first. Yeah, I'm a genius, aren't I? Okay, what can I do about this? I can grenade you. Corpses are valuable, by the way. Corpses are super valuable in the early game and in the mid game. Because most missions you go on in Long War 2, you don't actually get corpses back, and that's kind of annoying. That said, I'd rather not have someone dead. And Overwatch is unreliable. So what I'm thinking is... I can't flank him, so I'm going to chuck a grenade at him.
Bombs away!
Bit of a shame. Okay, we can guarantee a kill by using Nora. Oh well. A waste. Oh jeez, why couldn't the first grenade do 4 damage? Bloody hell. Okay, this is fine. And drones, if we have like a drones, they don't do much damage. Damage base 1. Yeah, so drones really aren't that scary. So let's just have people take shots. You can reload. So that said, he has a lot of armor. How many people do I have to shoot with? 3. I'm probably not going to kill him with 3 shots, let's be realistic. Who's the worst shot here? 68. 68. 79. Okay, so this is 168. Say, pop my C, and grenade him. What it's going to do is remove some of their armor. Awesome. Now let's take shots. Now we actually have a decent chance of killing him in 1 shot. Awesome. If that was still...
Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission
awesome.
accomplished.
So, as I was saying, if that was still 2 armor, that would have only done 1 point of damage, or 2 point damage, he would still be alive. I have no guarantee the others would have hit. And I wanted to make sure I still got a corpse. I don't want to finish the drone off with a grenade. Drones are super, super valuable early game. Operation Gate Crasher. That was pretty good. So I hope you enjoy my playstyle. Like I said, this whole play on camera thing again is kind of like a rekindling experience for me. I haven't done it in such a long time. I still have a rough idea how to do it. My gameplay hopefully isn't too terrible. I got lots of people shot, but I feel like they're all calculated risks. I didn't put anyone into too much danger there. And Long War 2, unlike the base Xcom 2, allows you to take a lot more calculated risks. Xcom 2 feels a lot more binary. And I didn't like that, I think. It became more of a puzzle game, whereas Long War 2 actually felt a bit more like a battlefield. That's not to say I don't like solving puzzles. That's what Xcom games are all about, right? Sort of. Problem solving. Okay, all promotions. You notice they're all black because I have Commander's Choice turned on, so we're not going to promote anyone here. Yeah, pop my C, look at that. 1 health damage, 14 days. This is just ridiculous. 13 days, 2 point health damage. Whatever, we won't be seeing them for a while, but that's okay because we got Champ Rickets anyway. We got all these artifacts, which is great. We got 2 scopes, which is lovely. And that's it. So let's get the basics out of the way.
Incoming transmission.
Let's go to command.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late.
You know, that actually doesn't feel so wrong. Like, it feels almost fitting that they rescued me. I know we didn't actually play the proper tutorial, which explains the whole story, but it's kind of fitting, the backstory of Xcom 2, that you get rescued after being captured by aliens for like 20 years and being used as some kind of puppet. Because it's kind of like me, coming back from the dead. And hopefully we'll continue this whole campaign and channel and everything alongside it. Okay, let's look at what else we need to do. We got beauty soldiers. So I've turned Commander's Choice. Commander's Choice is actually an extra mod, and I believe it's the only game-changing mod I have turned on other than the base Long War 2. And that's because I want to have a more or less authentic Long War 2 experience. I understand that some people will be against me having Commander's Choice on because you can kind of choose the class of your soldiers by getting a guerrilla ops school early, but at the same time it's really stupid when you have like a 50 odd aim trooper become your sharpshooter. I mean, yes, there are builds you can do with that 58 aim sharpshooter, but it's still kind of silly. Or say your assault with only 10 movement, and I'm not joking, I've had that, and that's what ends up happening without Commander's Choice. What I'll probably do is explore these people later. We can have a look at the rest of the people on this list. We got so Noram, Lawrence, Pop My C, Dylan Howell, Desan, Breakfast Sausages, General Civilian, Cat Incognito, which were on the mission. But you can see this list goes on and on and on, and we're going to be hiring more people as we go. So a lot of other people, we got Anastar, Cortez, Exoparia, The Wolfman, Aldi Garrett, Zen, Makoto, Gregory Dalcourt, Chris Doyle, Leo Macha, Fu Hang, Jane Dunn, and Dudohoff. Again, if you want to join the roster, I'll be more than happy to add you.
Commander, to the research labs.
Let's get out of the way. Research.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Teigen, Chief Science Officer.
I did not miss you.
I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Thank you, Teigen. Let's not talk again. New research. Yeah, I have not missed Teigen. He is the most annoying character, hands down. Hopefully, with the casual chatter and Avenger turned off, he won't be nagging nearly as much. So we're going to go for resistance communications first.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing.
Of course you do.
Available. We'll begin work immediately.
You will.
I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Yes, Teigen, I go do your work. Why am I going for modular weapons first? Because you kind of want to get your second regent contacted as soon as possible. Because regents are early on and throughout the mid-game, I guess, your primary way of getting missions and supplies. And I guess a source of other things, such as, scientists, engineers, etc. Straight after this, we'll be going for modular weapons. But here's the thing. We can't actually get the next tier weapons until we get more resources, and that requires modular weapons. And I wish something explained this back when I was first playing through Commander. This was awful. I was like 4 months in, still using ballistics during my first playthrough, and I was wondering why I could not get better weapons. It's because you need hybrid materials, which needs alien alloys, which you can only get on very specific missions. Yeah, like I said, Long War 2 has a hell of a learning curve and doesn't explain anything. But that's okay, because I know how it works now. So we're going to go for that first, then we're going to go for modular weapons, followed by hybrid materials, if we can. We're going to try our damnedest so we can. And we're going to get laser weapons straight after that. Laser is now to tier 2. There are 5 tiers of weapons now. I'll talk more about them as we get to them. So, resistance communications. What else do I want to do? Here's Shen, let's talk to her.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
She's a lot more tolerable. Not as cool as the old Shen, but she's still pretty cool. And that rover's kind of cute. Nothing we can really do engineering.
To the armory.
God. What do you want from me? View soldiers? What, view the memorial?
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
Let's hope it stays this way, eh? Not to see soldiers. What else did I do in armory? Wait, you just want me to promote these soldiers? I'll do it later. Jeez, don't tell me about it now. There's nothing to actually do in engineering for now. We have no engineers.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander. But we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
There is something
Commander,
we can
I'm
do.
going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms. We should recruit an engineer.
There actually is something we can do, now that I think about it. Okay, I probably should have gone and thought a bit more about what I want to build first. But looking at this list, my first instinct is build a laboratory first, because research is everything. That said, I have a feeling it's not actually as crucial as might first seem. I'm actually more tempted to build it, and this sounds really weird because I was watching my old XCOM 2 playthroughs and I refused to build an advanced warfare center for like, I don't know, like half the game or more. Because it really doesn't give you anything. And it still kind of is that way, but on the other hand, what it does give you is faster healing, and I've noticed that's a big deal in Long War 2. So I'm kind of tempted between Advanced Warfare Center and Guerrilla Tactics School. The biggest thing Guerrilla Tactics School gives you is the ability to have rookies not be rookies without having to take them on a mission, and that's kind of big. A lab would be nice first, and so would a workshop. And workshops don't work quite the same as they used to. Workshops now only provide gremlins, which is essentially like doubling up your engineer stationed in the workshop to become 2 engineers. You only get 2 per engineer, as opposed to I think it was like 1 for every adjacent what do you call it, a building or something, slot I guess. The point is, it's actually not bad building a workshop right here, because then it lets me clear out these 2 much quicker, and I can just make sure that these 2 uses engineers. So I'm kind of attempting to build a workshop instead of any of these. Yeah, they changed how workshops work, and I think it's probably a good change, because the previous one was a little bit too gamey. The current one is a bit better. And it does mean my first engineer can be a hell of more efficient, so that's helpful. This requires 2 engineers to excavate, or up to 2 engineers to excavate, which is kind of nice. And we got exposed power coil here. Yeah, let's actually build a workshop first. I haven't really spent too much time thinking about what I want to build here first. So let's go for it.
We'll start work on the new facility right away.
I can always change my mind.
I'll send word when it's up and running.
Sure you will.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Yeah, speaking of time, I won't be too surprised if we lose this campaign.
While we prepare for new operations and continue our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans on the surrounding area.
And we'll probably do that in a second. Black market is great. But as I was saying, we probably will end up losing this campaign. I have a feeling it'll be more due to the avatar calendar more than anything else, but we'll see. First, let's go to Haven Management. This is one of the biggest changes in Long War 2. So Havens, which is essentially each of these regions, they have a Haven, and they have resistance members, and these resistance members have a mission. And you can see they got a name as well. These are random people. So they can be either doing supply mission, recruit mission, intel mission, or hiding. So what I'm thinking I'll do is set everyone to intel, because we need all the missions we can get at a start. There we go, all intel. So what intel gives you is one, gives you intel, but more importantly, they gives you mission. Supplies just gives you supplies. Recruiting can give you either more resistance members or give you, well, rookies to hire. And hiding means if retaliation happens, I'm really not too sure what hiding does. I'm guessing if retaliation happens, they won't be there. But then if everyone's in hiding, does that mean you'll never get a retaliation mission there? I'm not too sure. But regardless, second thing to know is Advent Strength. So Advent Strength determines how strong the aliens are, or the Advent are, in any mission that takes place in this region. In this case, we're apparently in New Mexico. And second, it also determines the chance of things like retaliation missions as well. So currently Advent Strength 2 is pretty low. With that done, let's go scanning for the black market.
Avenger plotting new course.
Before I just scan this...
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Thanks, Centro. Okay, you don't actually see any of these other regions, nor their bonuses until you get more research done. Interesting. Let's scan ahead. Now, missions are done very differently in Long War 2. Let me show you soon.
Commander,
back, here we go.
Resistance continues to grow. We'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent.
Oh, that's amazing.
As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
That's amazing. Okay, so here is the most important thing. So first you notice is that we have a guerrilla op, it's in New Mexico, and there's no other choices. Okay, that's actually not the biggest change, because that, from those who remember Long War, the original that is, isn't too different from what they did with the abductions, where they just, instead of having 3 choices of different rewards, they just cut down to 1. But no, the biggest difference is this. See this? Mission brief, mission exploration, 8 days, 18 hours. Oh my god. This is amazing. Our very first mission we get, and the mission exploration is 8 days and 18 hours. So what this really means is we have to select a squad for this, and the squad, instead of going on a mission straight away, and this is going to extend the strategic layer by quite a bit, which is just what it is for Long War 2. We select a squad, and the squad will infiltrate for up to 8 days and 18 hours. That is when the mission expires. If your squad's not fully infiltrated by then, you have to go in not fully infiltrated. And what that means is that you have to face much more enemy activity. So you can see here, objective is recover island from Advent train, find a lead, and that's quite important as well. That's like a whole story chain for each region. But more importantly, baseline enemy activity. So what this really means here is if you infiltrate to 100%, and infiltration time depends on how big your squad is, who's on your squad, and what they're carrying. And what happens is that if you don't infiltrate up to 100%, you end up facing a much stronger enemy than what it says here. So right now, if we infiltrate 100%, we get extremely light, and that's super important. Let's confirm this.
Setting course for the Mexican Regional Tract.
And let's see, we're not going to have all veterans on this, because that's a waste of time. Instead, we're going to bring a bunch of rookies, so let me set up a squad quickly and I'll get back to you. Okay, so here's a squad. Before we go further, let's do a couple of promotions. Whoops, no, come back. Breakfast sausages, get back here. First, breakfast sausages. Oh. Shoot. I did not mean to do that. Uh-oh. Okay, what I meant to do was this. Shoot. Well, it looks like breakfast sausages is now a specialist. Damn it, okay. Now I know never to click this button. Cool. This is my first time actually trying to command this voice out, I'm sorry. Okay, that's actually a little unfortunate because I wanted Breakfast Sausage to be a scout, but I guess in that case, Dasan, you've got to be our scout. So you can see a whole lot of new classes: Assault, Grenadier, Gunner, Ranger, Sharpshooter, Shinobi, Specialist, and Technical. So you are going to be a Shinobi, Dasan. Because of course you are. And what was I going to make you into? I was going to have a Shinobi, a Specialist, and a Grenadier. So Cat Incognito. Oh shoot, I did it again, didn't I? Well, that was stupid of me. Okay, I need to get used to this interface. Clearly command choice does not work very well. So now, unfortunately, we have what is it? We have okay, Breakfast Sausage isn't too bad. He had crazy high movement, which is why I wanted to make him a scout, which is a shame, really. And what's his name? Where was it? Who did I kick off there? Dasan and Breakfast Sausages, and I think Cat Incognito. I was going to make Cat Incognito into what was it? Into a Grenadier. But bloody hell! Now Cat Incognito is a Ranger, and I do not want Cat Incognito to be a Ranger. That's actually really annoying. That is actually incredibly annoying, and I'm really frustrated, to be honest. And there's nothing you can do to change it either. Bloody hell. Okay, you are going to be an engineer then. Where is it? Oh, engineer, Grenadier. I'm sorry, that's Long War terms, engineers. Yeah, okay, that's incredibly frustrating. So now we have a Ranger with only 66 aim and a Grenadier with higher aim down, which is ridiculous. Whatever. That's what happened. We'll just know with it. I'm actually really annoyed. But that's okay. So, first up, we have Dasan, who is a Shinobi, who's essentially a scout. They start off with Phantom, and they get the machete, which is, I guess, cool and all. Specialist lets you do hacking from a range. They come with A protocol and they come with Haywire protocol, which let me just quickly explain it. Actually, A protocol lets you have one guy be slightly more defensive for a turn. It's kind of useful. Haywire protocol is also kind of useful, not while you're so low ranking though. The more important thing is he can hack from range, which would be super important. Lastly, we have a Grenadier, who has grenades. So let me just quickly change something. I'm going to give you an SMG. So SMG is a new weapon class. You can see a shotgun, assault rifle, SMG. You got a cannon and a sniper rifle. So SMG is new. It gives you a higher mobility at the cost of being a lot worse. You can see that 2 to 4 damage rather than 3 to 5, and a smaller clip size. And it actually gives you a range penalty. Not as bad as shotguns do, but it's still quite a nasty range penalty. What I might actually do, since you are so incredibly fast, is you have a shotgun. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate, but oh well, whatever, it's happened. I'll just clearly have to live with it. Sucks. Oh well. Other than that, we have 4 rookies, and you can see here, infiltration time is 7 days and 12 hours. Now, what I might actually do here is bring more rookies along. So what I might do is bring 2 extra rookies along. Why? Because I want to have as many rookies not be rookies as soon as possible, because there is nothing worse in this game than rookies, as you can probably imagine. As for actual items themselves, you can probably notice a trend here. Everyone starts off with the default of a frag, see here, frag grenade, a flashbang, and ceramic plating. Ceramic plating gives you, and that's actually another thing as well, you get 3 item slots, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of cool as well, and it massively reduces mobility, which is okay. So you get 3 item slots, frag, and the default is frag grenade, flashbang, and ceramic plating. Ceramic plating gives you extra 2 ablative armor, which is kind of cool. You can see there, grants 2 ablative armor points. Flashbang you resane, and frag grenade you resane. And I actually quite like this combination of things. Flashbang gives you a little bit of control. Frag grenades gives you guaranteed damage for when rookies are god awful. Beyond that, anything I want to do? Okay, Grenadiers. I'm carrying 3 frags on you. A little crazy? Yep. I'm basically relying on you to do all my control. Early game, I'm more than happy to spam explosives, and here's the thing. Most missions, you don't get corpses back anyway, so honestly I care less if I kill them with explosives. Yes, the whole killing with explosives thing is back. If you kill them with explosives, you don't get corpses anymore, unlike the basic Xcom 2. But that's only on missions where you can get corpses. So I'm more than happy to bring all frags on the Grenadier. Beyond that, is there anything else to talk about? I guess I can Bring a medkit. I'm tempted, but at the same time, no. I could bring medkit, I could bring smoke grenades, but honestly, smoke grenades aren't that useful until you get into firefights, and you don't want to get into a firefight on a time mission. As for medkits, the mission is so short, I say just no bother. I think it's more useful having everyone having a flashbang and a guaranteed grenade for damage. And yes, the total infiltration time is a bit longer, but that's okay. Let's start infiltrating. So we will see the squad in possibly 10 days, but I can guarantee you we'll probably see them blow sooner than that.
Sky Ranger in position.
Because here's one thing you can do in this game. You can boost infiltration. So you can see right now, if I were to attack right now, the current enemy activity will be heavy. We don't want to face heavy, not with squad mostly of rookies. So I'm going to boost infiltration. So now, it will only be 7 days and 4 hours before we have, well, not before we have to, but before it hits 100%. And that'll be cool. We only have a limited amount of intel, so we've got to use it sparingly. Let's just scan ahead. Xcom 2 doesn't lend itself as nicely as Xcom 1 did. Oh, that's right. I was going to go scan the black market. I forgot. Let's go to the black market. Okay, that's really useful.
Not think
Awesome.
I could have predicted this outcome, though it is.
Yes, it is. Most importantly, we can now contact new regions. So let's go straight into modular weapons.
I'll see that work begins immediately.
See that you do.
I'll contact you when I have a full report
Thank you,
available.
Tygan. Yep.
Commander.
Yep.
We can now work to establish
Yep.
contact with local resistance groups operating out of
Awesome.
regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact,
Market is
we'll need
open.
to scan the target region for
They
the
want
operative
alien
signal.
alloys. Yeah, they're not getting our alien alloys. Rather, we want alien alloys, but we can't buy them because we're not selling them. We can't afford any of this. We could sell some stuff to be able to afford it, but yeah. I mean, if anything, I want a new engineer, but whatever. This is fine. We won't buy anything. Actually, let me double check that list again.
Market is open.
Yeah, I don't want any of this. So let's go back to scanning. No, let's go to. I'm gonna make contact in Western US.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region.
Okay.
Commander, as of right now, we don't have enough intel to get a solid bearing on the local resistance forces.
That's fascinating. Okay, I didn't realize this. On Legendary or on Legend, you can't afford to contact anybody if you spend any points at all. Okay, I see. I understand this game now.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives.
Thanks, Council.
Good
Okay, this is nasty. This is a 2 days and 15-hour exploration. We don't have to do it, but I think it's quite important to do this. I'm actually kind of regretting taking a huge squad out of the mission now when I could have afforded not to. I didn't realize how much it costs to contact. Every single previous time I've done this, and yes, it was a veteran and commander, it didn't cost 100 to contact a new region, so that's a nasty surprise. Oh well, let me go set up a squad for this, and I'll get back to you. Okay, I'm actually really sad. Because of that stupid blunder earlier. Okay. You are a bloody ranger, which I am really unhappy about. I really didn't want you to be a ranger. On the other hand, the other two rookies, we had Dylan Howe. I promoted to a sniper because he has 75 aim. I could not turn him into anything else. And Lawrence Barrett, I turned into a gunner. I want my high aim people to be either snipers, gunners, or rangers. And I need to train up a gunner. So I decided to turn you into a gunner. It's actually a real shame because I kind of want you to be a sniper as well, but I don't want snipers. In fact, this whole squad is awkward because none of these people are particularly good for a tight mission like this. Rangers, sharpshooters, and gunners are not necessarily good babysitters at the start of the game. What you really want are shinobis and grenadiers. But it's clearly not happening. Or even technicals. Technicals are actually pretty awesome. I'm so sad because of my blunder earlier. I just didn't realize. But yeah, this is what we have to work with. Let's just go with it. It's only a 4-man team. You can see there, mission expires in a bit over 2.5 days, and this will take almost 5 days to infiltrate, which means even as is, we can only really do this mission. Oh god, this is gonna be awful. I feel like I feel like even with having the boosted infiltration again, I totally regret wasting my intel earlier. Even with boosted infiltration, I just feel like this will be a difficult mission because we're not going to get extremely light, we're going to get very light, which is a whole step up from extremely light, and this squad is not good at killing things. Not while these troops are so terrible. Let's try and make it a little bit better though. Oh, never mind. I don't get weapon upgrade until I'm watching the weapons research. Yeah, this is going to be awful, isn't it? This is going to be so terrible. Let's try to do this anyway. Oh god, it's revealed start. Ugh. I'm also not thinking this won't work. I'm honestly thinking this is a failure from the get-go. But the engineer is so important. I guess it's kind of like luck turning its back on us. Okay, let's just go and have a look, okay? Let's have a look. Let's just launch this. I feel like I wasted my intel on the other one. I possibly just should have let it go. I should have just brought 6 or 7 troops and have it built a very light.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Oh god, this recording is going way too long. Oh well. We can do this now. Let's launch this mission. But that will be for next time. Oh my god, this recording has been way too long. This will be for next time, so I hope you enjoyed this debut episode. If you do, I will make more videos on this campaign and we'll see how things go, right? Again, welcome to my channel. For those who were with my channel before, welcome back. And for those who are new, welcome. I'll see you around. Bye.